Just testing my upload speed on my YouTube. I just want to see how fast it uploads. Yeah, so I just sort of talk about. Sorry, I got my undies. Shit. I've got to start that one again, I suppose. I'll make it private, doesn't matter. Yeah, I've got nothing to talk about, but never have. It's funny, like, Facebook stimulates you to do all this stuff. But ever since I went to heaven, it's like I just switched off. I had nothing left to say. The last thing I said was something like good luck or something, and that was it. The rest is stimulated by this world around me for me to talk, but otherwise I'm a mute. I've got nothing left on earth to talk about. I've gone to heaven, so I'm at peace. So really I'm just stimulated by media, people around me. Otherwise I'd sit there like that and stare and not say a word. I really got nothing left to achieve. I'm just basically well, I'm hoping to meet someone to love, to have my children and family, for my children's sake, not so much for my own. I mean, it'll be pleasurable having my kids born and everything, but I could just give birth to them in heaven and they'll never know Earth. But I'd like them to know Earth, and have a bit of a life. I just don't know if the world's ready to take care of them the right way. There's been a lot of crime, a lot of problems around my life, and I just like all that cleared up first. I want them to have a stable, happy, safe, productive, proper, loving, caring, normal life, where they can meet the women they want to meet in their life to marry, and they don't have to worry about, all this stuff I've gone through. Because it shouldn't affect their life, If they have any problems, I'm always there for them to pull them out of any sort of. I've been through everything, so if ever had any distress, any distress or trauma, then I'm always ready to help them straight away. So I know exactly what to do to get them back to square one. But I don't think they'll. I've taught them, like, as sperm in my balls, not to do anything like that, drugs or anything like that. And if they ever want to do it, I'll say do it with me. So we'll try it together. I'll say, with me, with Dad. See what it's like. If it's the thing you want to do with your life, I won't stop you. You do it. But I don't think they'll be like that. So. There's a lot of temptation out there. Now, I'd rather they do all these things that are tempting and dangerous with me first before they do it with anyone else, because it's best to do it with someone safe, so you don't just mess up your whole life. My dad didn't really guide me in any way. He was more just an observer, a friend, really. He never behaved much like a father, so he taught me a few important lessons, but ultimately he just wanted his own life. I think from the get-go that's what he learnt, to take care of himself. He's never really learnt to take care of me. It reminds me a bit of that Spartan movie where Leonidas, or whatever his name is, just whether I'm Leonidas or the dad is, I can't remember which one it is, but he lets his kid go off into the wilderness just to take care of himself and fight monsters and jaguars and come back a warrior. And I think that's the mentality Dad's still got somewhere ingrained in him since back then. When we used to do those sort of things, and I don't think he's ever changed or something. I think he's still like that. Things just send your boy off to battle. That's probably the mentality a lot of fathers had, sending their kids off to war. Just send them off to fight. It's why we have them. It's like, it's not sit and cuddle and kiss them and love them in the house. That's all. That's not. That's not done. But if I had kids, I'd never let them out of my sight. I'd always be kissing, cuddling, and loving them. And in a way, we grew up that way. But not so much personally kissing and cuddling, more cuddling up to blankets and things and toys and feeling cozy and comfortable, but not so much. Sort of just with my brother, my two sisters, and mum and dad were always a little bit distant from us. I think maybe because they didn't have their proper parents, but yeah, whatever the reason, I just wanted a speed test done, so I'll finish there, and hopefully it goes very